Hello everyone and welcome to Game 2 now in the series between Th000 and Storm Ari. Game 2 taking place here on Secret Valley, and once again for some reason it is stuck in the first person view here. Now let's take a look at this. We are going to see a barracks come in alongside a altar of kings. Perhaps Th000 is going to be doing a much more traditional hero selection. He is not speed building the altar of kings, but then again Mountain King first is not too out of the norm. Now Storm played a pretty good game, but was unable to really just fight up against that Mountain King. Mountain King, when he gets really strong early on, and as long as he has plenty of mana, which Th000 did have with so many clarity potions regenerating that mana, the Mountain King was just constantly able to harass, storm bolting those peasants, and just really causing a little bit of a nightmare, and really utilizing the mercenary camps on Echo Isle relatively quickly. Alright, so what is Th000 doing? Th000 is going to be opening up. We'll see what his hero of choice will be. Th000 is going to be opening up with, I believe, an Archmage. Yes, Archmage versus Archmage here. So it will be a little bit more of a mirror match. Now, one of the things that I like about WarCraft 3 is that there's a little bit more permanency in terms of your play style and your game style. In StarCraft 2, where it's relatively easy to do a tech switch and say for a Zerg player to transition from mass broodlords to mass ultralists, all you really need is one tech building, and you need a completely different strategy. Now, Archmage versus Archmage, you cannot change your first hero selection. Once that hero is out, you pretty much know what you're going to be seeing from your opponent. They could have a change between Water Elementals and Blizzard, but you do know that there's going to be this really glass cannon of a hero that is going to be the focus of the army. So far, peasants are engaging, footmen are now scouting each other out, and it looks like it's going to be a creeping of the 5-3-3 versus the 5-3-3. Storm looking to get off the first kill here, but the Null Assassins will be poisoning much of this army. I like this idea by Storm, though, to not have any peasants in this group, footmen in this group, as the footmen would then be lower on hit points. Meanwhile, it looks as though Th000 is doing a similar build. Nope, there is one footman there, and you can see that poison dealing a little bit of damage over time, and that one lower on hit points. Ring of Protection +2 will be picked up by Th000, not leaving that for anyone else to pick up. Meanwhile, it is going to be a Ring of Protection +2 as well, so both sides pretty much getting the same items as well, and the bases do look similar. Arcane Tower being established. The bases are just on opposite ends, but really both players having very similar play styles, and we'll see how that's going to work. Another Null gets taken down. Manual of Health now, so 575 versus a 500. Alright, so how did that work? How did 575 versus 500? I guess there are 2 tomes versus just 1 tome there, as the Archmage now moves off to the fountain, and perhaps going to try to do that fountain trick to take down that red drake. Alright, going after those Null Wardens first. Those Null Wardens do take extra damage from those footmen. Meanwhile, back down over here, it looks like Th000 is going to be the aggressor and try to put pressure inside the main base already. The footmen, however, cannot engage, especially with double Arcane Towers already coming in. So Storm is going to be in a very good position, as we see that the Water Elementals are trying to take down the farm. The farm is not going to be falling anytime soon. The peasants unable to really get within range of that Arcane Tower, as we are going to see Storm getting to almost level 3 after taking on this level 6 Drake. But how much damage is he going to absorb here? Th000 still seeing that level 2, trying to fight back and take down the farm, as the footmen now rush back in once more. Archmage still engaging, able to do exactly that, getting to level 3. What is the item? Robe of Magi +6, now +12 damage on that Archmage, with, I believe, 90 extra mana to boot, and a faster mana regeneration rate, which will help out. Footman now down to 8 hit points, and looks like all the low hit point footmen will be able to escape. Beautifully played here, but are they going to accidentally run into Storm's army and feed more experience? You can see that the Archmage is still engaging. Th000 could just turn around and continue to fight here, as we now see both sides engaging each other's armies. Militia coming off the mineral line, double Arcane Towers in order to get some easy shots off on that Water Elemental. Footman going to be healing at the Fountain of Health. as this is the perfect opportunity to retreat. Storm sitting at level 3 with plus 12 attack can really deal a lot of damage. Footman, level 2 Archmage coming in from Th000. Are we going to be dropping in some water elementals, or perhaps just buying Boots of Speed and Staff of Teleportation, just waiting for the resources? Now there is that Boots of Speed, as the Footmen are healing back over at that Fountain of Health. Meanwhile, Th000 doing the same thing, healing up at the Fountain of Health. So both sides healing at the Fountain of Health, and Th000 is healing at both Fountains of Health. And here, going to be able to perhaps take down one of these Footmen, as the Footman is going up 2 to 1. More Footmen now making their way over, as the Archmage may try to back away. Where is that Archmage? Archmage is going to continue to dance here and make their way in. Storm looking pretty strong right now, trying to get off some easy shots. And now we see, another lower hit point Footman trying to engage. That one low hit point Footman down to 37. It is going to end up dancing around here. And this is some beautiful micro coming in from Storm, as Storm knows that he can pretty much come out on top. And now Th000 needs to back off, as the Archmage is going to run into these two Footmen and perhaps finish them. One low hit point Footman down to 6 hit points. It does get taken down. Not sure who the experience was earned by, as Storm is now about 2/3 of the way to level 4. Meanwhile, we still are sitting at level 1 or on the Panda, and a level 2, almost level 3. This one low hit point Footman down to 36. One more shot could be enough. Yes, that plus 12 attack, just enough to guarantee the kill, as the Footmen are now making their way behind this farm line and looking to spread out and take down even more peasants. And looking over here, the farm already down to 300 some odd hit points. It could get taken down here in just a second. And in comes the Archmage at level 3. Level 2 Archmage looking to perhaps gain just a little bit more experience and get to level 3. And another Footman of Th000 does fall. So it looks as though Th000 is very far behind, a 2-1 and level against a level 3 Archmage. And that level 3 Archmage is also almost level 4. Arcane Tower is now getting some feedback damage onto the Panda. Panda unable to get off any Breath of Fires here. Needs to perhaps turn around and get some damage onto those units, as we now finally see level 3 on that Archmage. Archmage getting level 2 Water Elementals, looking to take down more units. Panda now pretty much out of mana after a Breath of Fire, I believe, but the peasants are going to get destroyed here. And Storm now losing a lot of units. It is a level 4 versus a level 3 and a level 1. No new heroes being trained up at all, as Storm really needs to end this game quickly and utilize his level advantage. Otherwise, Th000 is going to be able to, come back over and just simply out-pressure the bases. Arcane Sanctum now being added over here at the top right-hand side. No Arcane Sanctums. Storm just rebuilding that scout or that farm wall here. One Footman trying to take down the rest of the Drakes and the No Wardens. Not going to happen, as we now see another engagement. Panda looking to get off some more Breath of Fires, taking in some more arcane damage once more. And it looks like that farm will be destroyed, as the Footmen look to run in and get in more damage again. Water Elemental taking again more damage, as we're still seeing both sides trying to just get every advantage that they can. Level 3 on the Archmage, level 1 on the Panda. Is he going to try to engage now? Meanwhile, it is a Panda and Archmage, the same combination coming in from Storm. Storm is a little bit ahead, even though he got that Panda a little bit later. And this may spell trouble for Th000. Th000 just continuing to give chase. It looks like one of those Footmen may get taken down to, 26 hit points. One more shot. There it goes. Panda is now halfway to level 2. Meanwhile, Storm's Panda is about 3/4 of the way to level 2 and should get there pretty much without a problem. 3-1 versus 4-2, never a situation you want to be in a mirror match, as Th000 now tries to walk on in with his Water Elementals. Water Elementals taking that damage and also fighting back. In comes more units as well. Panda and Archmage mirror match here. Both sides fighting. It looks like the Panda down to 120 hit points, and it looks like it will be able to just get inside. Panda sitting at level 1, Archmage sitting at level 3, as the units are going to be regrouping once more. Arcane Sanctum now being added, now going into Sorceresses as well. The Sorceress will be able to cast slow. Meanwhile, Th000 already has Sorceresses of his own, and looking to apply pressure while he has those casters. Panda, Archmage gonna battle it out. Breath of Fire not coming in. It could be coming in momentarily as, a potion of healing utilized by that Archmage to try to stay alive. There's a Breath of Fire, and this could be bad. Tho might lose this one. Panda down to 26 hit points, and no, does not lose it as the Scroll of Town Portal forces all of those units away from that Panda. Panda now looking to sit over here at the top left, regenerate those hit points, and prepare himself for that next battle. Archmage, Panda, Footman, Sorceress, everything is looking good. We are sitting at level 3, level 1 compared to a level 4, level 2, and let's take, level 4, level 1. Overall food supply is 36 over 36, meanwhile 40 over 48, so Tho is winning in that food department as the Water Elemental now looking to get off some easy shots on this lower hit point peasant. Arcane Tower now coming in and getting off some easy damage here onto that Water Elemental as the Arcane Vault has been completed. Tho now trying to creep, and it looks like he will be able to do exactly that unhindered here. And will he buy any additional items? Already buys a Scroll of Healing, but in comes an attack now from Storm. Storm getting off a Breath of Fire. The Panda now already down to 200 hit points. Constantly needs to get healed again. And is Storm going to try to engage and finish off? We have a 4-3 versus a 3-2. A 4-2 versus a 3-2. Excuse me, as Storm now looks to finish off and take down more of these footmen. Breath of Fire could be coming back in. Sorceress getting off some easy shots onto that Water Elemental. And a Slow now being cast as well, giving in even more experience to Tho, as Tho should have no problem taking down that Water Elemental there, especially with Dispel Magic. Ogre Lord now just doing some creeping here. Archmage and Panda looking to finish this off. Meanwhile, we are seeing a clearing of the natural expansion here by Tho, and Tho is going to be even more far behind in terms of experience, as he is not taking down a red creep camp. Panda does have a crystal ball. Not the most exciting item, but it is a free scout. And did he scout out the right location? I'm not 100% sure. Can't quite tell. I believe he actually did scout out here. Nope, he did not scout out there, as we are going to see the Panda seeing that level 3, level 2 Breath of Fires, but he is going to be going up against Spellbreakers. Sorceress now getting slowed. There is some Bloodlust on the Priest as well. This Sorceress doesn't stand a chance. Looks like it will get taken down. Here, down it goes. Doesn't even bother to cast Slow on the Panda or any of the other units before she goes down. Expansion already about 10 to 15% completed. Sorceress and Spellbreakers now making their way over. What new items is Tho gonna purchase? No, just waiting to get to level 3. He does not want to be behind in experience. So it is going to be a 3-3 versus a 4-3, I believe. Yeah, 3-3 versus a 4-3. Slight advantage by Storm still, but that is not as big of an advantage as the game rolls on. The Spellbreakers are going to be critical, as we now see that Tho may have to defend his natural expansion here. It looks as though Storm wants to take it down, and he is coming in with a pretty strong Wrecking Crew. Panda getting off a Breath of Fire there, but in comes the rest of Tho's army. Tho now coming in with Spellbreakers of his own. Panda getting in position. One Priest may not be able to survive getting in at all, as the Priest does quickly fall. Towers are now down, and what is going to be happening here is the Spellbreakers trying to give chase. Panda looks to perhaps get off some Breath of Fires to finish off the rest of the units, and is he going to be able to actually deal enough damage? The Town Hall is still up at this point, and if the Panda just turns around, could easily get off some easy shots here. There's a Breath of Fire, both sides doing a Breath of Fire, and Tho comes out on top after taking down a couple units off over here. Alright, so Tho supply, let's take a look at what it's at. It's currently sitting at 45 over 60. Meanwhile, 50 over 60. I take it back. Tho now in the lead, as he is getting in more Spellbreakers as well. This one location, the fountain over here on the bottom right, has yet to be creeped out. Still a little bit curious as Th000 now mining away with only one peasant on this gold mine. In comes the armies. They are going to cross each other here, and a drunken haze plus a breath of fire equals a whole bunch of damage, as the archmage, sitting at level 4, has yet to really do anything since getting there. Water elementals are being dropped. We are going to see both sides now trying to fight and engage. The panda going to get off a drunken haze and a breath of fire. Damage over time, but abolish magic there. Once more, both sides are trying to fight it out. 0-0 upgrades versus 0-0 upgrades. No one having the upgrade advantage. And now it's whoever is forced to run will be behind. That is a whole bunch of spellbreakers, and those spellbreakers are not going to take any damage from any of those casters. Meanwhile, the panda from Storm could easily take down many of those casters. Is he going to be doing exactly that? No, did not use that breath of fire for some strange reason, even though all those casters were pretty much lined up. Peasants now going to fall off over here. No, perhaps leaving just a water elemental to finish the job. And where are we going to be going next? Storm still coming out ahead. Level 5, level 3 versus level 3, level 4 now. And now level 5 means level 3 water elementals, and level 4 means perhaps Drunken Brawler or another level of Drunken Haze. Panda now needs to be very careful, getting off a breath of fire, but pretty much not dealing any damage to any of these spellbreakers here. Still a fight outside the base, and not really engaging at all, and it looks as though Storm will be, oh my gosh, Storm losing his Archmage here. And is he going to be losing his panda as well? No, gives the GG first. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Storm, even though he did out-level Th000, was unable to take the victory.